Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of your favorite YouTube channel and podcast. Keep that same energy with your host, Justin V, and my MVP, $1 million co-host, the man, the myth, the legend, the villain or the vigilante, Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. This is episode 229 for the YouTube version, audio version, season 5, episode 49. So we're about to be on episode, we're about to be on season 6 in another episode. Sorry about that, got a little tongue tied. So our first, Marvis got some great topics for us tonight. So and I made some little additions. Had to add WrestleMania in there. So you will definitely talk about that stuff. Because I know how people are. You like to talk about the most recent stuff. So without further ado, here's the man, the myth, the legend, my co-host, your co-host, the villain, the vigilante, Mr. Marvis Savage Jr. Yay, yay!
What's good with you, everybody? It feels good to be back doing with Big Bro. Give you another great episode of some good positivity, some good sports talk, and coming at you the right way. Of course, we're gonna hit you with some opinions because when it comes to this shit, we thinking hard. We're not bullshitting around. And then of course we're gonna hit you with some emotions because when it comes to sports, I know it's heartfelt to me. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter unless we hit you with the facts.
And that's a fact, Jack. So like I said, Maurice is conducting the show tonight. I had some pretty good topics last week. So I'm gonna go ahead and let my man kick it off.
What happened is the reason why I came up with topic number one is because we was having a little debate. Me and my homeboys, we was playing a game, and when we play the game, we always do things by power rankings. So, what I mean when I say power rankings, we always assume that the top three teams in the East and the top three teams in the West are going to be the ones at the NBA Finals at the end of the game when it comes. But sometimes I used to say, hey man, well not used to say, I still say right now, it can all the way go down to 4 and 5. It's possible, but with that being said, give me the top six teams in the NBA, and it could be, and just in your opinion, it could be, four teams from the East and just two from the West, or four teams from the West and two from the East, or 3 and 3. So, in your opinion, who are the top six teams in contention for the NBA championship?
You got to start with your Celtics for one, because like I said, they got the best record in the league. So that's that goes without saying. Uh, us, the Nuggets, and the Timberwolves, so we're all fighting for that one seed. So that's four right there, and you can always can't count out Giannis. They got some things going on with Doc, but Doc is a championship coach, and he's a championship player. So you got the Milwaukee Bucks, and believe it or not, them goddamn Miami Heat, man, they just was in the finals. I know they don't never really have real good high seeding, but once they get in the playoffs, they can knock off anybody. So those 16 right there, the team that I know for sure. And believe it or not, I'm gonna add one more. Believe it or not, the motherfucking Lakers, because LeBron, AD
Yep.
get hot, anything can happen.
You said the Lakers.
Yeah, like I said, when you got LeBron and AD, if they get the right matchups and get hot, you never know.
They at 9 right now, but I got you. All right. For me, this how I pretty much feel. Uh, far as it's, I almost want to make it 7 teams, but to stick to what the topic is with the 6 teams, I'll give the honorable mention. By far, I'm going with the Celtics, and of course, I'm going with the Bucks. Anytime you got Giannis in that defense, both teams, you got Jason Tatum in defense, Giannis in defense, Chris Middleton defense, Jalen Brown defense. So I gotta go with them at a high margin. So they the two teams. The reason why I mentioned at the beginning where I said it might be 4 teams and it might be 3. Man, to me in the West, I think the Timberwolves is ready. When I say the Timberwolves is ready, the Timberwolves is ready for us. I can believe that they could be a team that did what OKC did and also did what my Celtics did. Go to the NBA Finals and very well losing, get swept, losing 5 or losing 6 or maybe even take it to 7. They have that type of team where it would shock you. Oh shit, we're in the NBA Finals because we bust the right people ass at the right time. Of course, I'm going with the Nuggets. Anytime you got the Joker, then you got Murray and that team full of 3-point shooters and hustlers, and then they add defense to the team that they have. Man, you got to go with them. Then after that, even though they really didn't fall off, they just don't have the best record in the West no more. You got to go with OKC. I clearly said when we had the last episode if you said surprise team, even though they've been doing good the whole entire time, that would be the surprise team that would go to the NBA Finals. I mean, they've been getting the job done. Shea Gilly could honestly beat the MVP of the league. We'll say that for the next topic. All right, so that's That's three teams right there. So already I'm on five, and then it's really tough because I mean, matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and stick with my gut. The Mavericks look like an all-star team, so they would be an honorable mention. I would take them over the neck. I would take them over the Knicks. However, the Clippers, the Clippers look like this could be their year. It look like they're gonna probably play the right people at the right time and beat the right guys. If the playoffs start right now, they would get a rematch. Paul George. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Hello.
Yes, everyone. Yeah, sorry about that. He got had to take a
All right.
call. Sorry about that. My life happens. But yeah. He Maurice has some great teams up there along with mine. Like I said, NBA playoffs, anybody can get hot at the right time. Like I said, Miami Heat is a team that's been in the finals. They can catch fire. And then you can always look at a team like the Sacramento Kings. They should have beat the Warriors. They were up on 3-1, but the Warriors came back with their experience. And then Phoenix with KD and Bradley Beal and Devin Booker all healthy, they have a shot. And then Kyrie and Luca, you can never count those guys out too. But what hurts them is the lack of defense. Like I said, it's pretty much wide open. But if you had to gamble on it, it would probably be the Celtics championship lose. But
Sorry,
like I
sorry,
said,
sorry about that, people.
mm,
Sorry about that. Quick emergency. You feel me? Young boy got a child on the way. Sorry about that. But anyway, basically what I was saying is I think it's the Clippers years. I think they're gonna face the right teams at the right time. Just so happen for them, the top teams in the league are the Young Bucks, and the only veteran teams is the Mavericks and the Nuggets. But the Young Bucks are on top. The Thunder, the Timberwolves on top, and I just think right now that the Clippers, they're ripe. They're going to get the championship. And we've been seeing everybody, if you look at the history stats, every single team that hasn't won championships have start winning recently. Ever since the Boston Red Sox came back from being down 3-1. So I'm going with the Clippers this year to go into the NBA Finals and don't waste time. And
okay.
before I go to topic two,
Nah, I mean, like I said, you want me to pick the NBA Finals, Judge, or we just doing teams that can possibly win the
we just talking
championship?
team. I just thought you wanted to add anything before I go to topic two.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. In your opinion, who is the MVP or who are the top three guys in discussion? Because I mean, when I look at the format and how it's done, it's really not a top five debate because normally the person that's number five, he probably only got one or two votes. So who your opinion is the top three guys as far as MVP this year?
Uh, Shea Gilly for sure, SGA. Jason Tatum and Joel Embiid.
Mm. Um, to me, I would say this: if Luka Doncic wasn't hurt, I would give it to him. Him and Kyrie, I didn't think it was going to work. It reminded me of Carmelo Anthony and Allen Iverson. I just thought it was going to be
Oh,
a lot of scoring. What?
sorry, quick audible. Sorry about that. He been hurt. Scratch Embiid, Anthony Edwards.
Okay, because I mean you just stole my guy. But anyway, go. But anyway, I was gonna say Luka Doncic. If he wasn't hurt, I would definitely have him right there. I thought him and Kyrie wouldn't work, and they came out there. Been amazing. They've been amazing all season. Something beautiful to watch. But to me, my overall pick, you feel me, would have been Anthony Edwards. However, you already know I'm Celtics before anything. I bleed the green. And what Jason Tatum doing right now is remarkable. For us to be 64-16, playing the way we playing, 8-2 in the last 10 games, we playing remarkable. Since the time he's been in the league, he's been a scorer, a defender, and a playmaker, and been a great team player. And right now, he's starting to get his due. So I mean, put it right there on the dotted line. I mean, I'm not trying to tell a good story and a bad story. Meaning, when I say good story, I'm talking about Jason Tatum winning MVP, and it wouldn't shock me if we went to the NBA Finals again and probably lost to the Clippers. It wouldn't shock me. It wouldn't shock me that would happen. The way how life and all that shit function, we could see my Celtics in the NBA Finals again. But I think Paul George and I hate to say it, but I think Paul George and the rest of them boys over there, Russell Westbrook, they are on one. Especially that 26-point comeback that they just had against the Cleveland Cavaliers. It seemed like they on. But number one, Jason Tatum. Number two, I'm going with Anthony Edwards, and then number three, if he would have continued to have the best record in the NBA and best matter of fact, not even best record in the NBA, if he would have continued to have the best record in the West, I'm going with Shea Gilly for MVP. All right. Next topic. Topic 3. I seen that you made me come up with this topic because I seen you at an Orioles game. So far, even though it's the beginning, what's the atmosphere and what you about the Baltimore Orioles right now this season?
Oh yeah, this is World Series of basketball. Like I said, man, I made some moves. Got Tremble in there. Batista's out for the year. Which is going to hurt, but this team right now is 5-4. It's still early, so no need to panic. Coming off a 100 win season, we definitely it's like I said, this World Series a bust. When I was at the game 2 weeks ago, man, it was the atmosphere was amazing. You thought it was a playoff game. They beat the crap out the Angels. Like I said, they lost the last series against Pittsburgh, but they're gonna handle business against the Bronx this weekend. But the Orioles definitely, like I said, they have a championship team. And then Jackson Holiday will eventually get called up. It's just a lot of good players, Gama Anderson, Cedric. This team is young, man, and loaded. So yeah, like I said, World Series of bust.
Wow. Well, you put the big chip on that shoulder. I'm gonna just say for me, I've been just recently catching up with baseball. Shout out to my grandfather Rob and all that, who've been basically putting it in me. You need to watch more, man. The Orioles are getting hot right now at the right moment and all that. And just so having the is right now, Orioles 6-4, as you just said, man, 100 win season. Anytime you can get 100 wins in anything. You feel me? Or you reach 100 in anything. It's beautiful. And then, as you said, man, I believe that they definitely can go to the World Series. I definitely believe they can get the job done and get the win. I'm not as aggressive as Big Bro over here saying if you don't win it, it's bust. But I mean, it should be in a process, and it's about time that you bring it to Baltimore. You just got the big W against the Red Sox, 7-1. So I mean, you showing offense and you showing defense. So the way I feel it is, I'm about to be going to games right now recently so I can get more in depth to what's going on with the Baltimore Orioles because from what I've been seeing, what I've been hearing, and I'm being honest with you, and we have a sports show. I have not been paying attention to the Orioles except for what my grandfather texts my phone and puts in my ear. Did you see the game? Did you see the play? And this, that, and the third. And as I'm doing a sports show, and I made this a topic on it, by far the Orioles doing what they gotta do, and I believe they can get to the promised land. You feel me? I trust the Orioles, and I'm about to be going to some games. Okay. Topic number 4. Who do you think failed in free agency when it came to the NFL?
Oh man, what fault you mean? Just didn't make enough moves, or didn't?
Make enough moves, didn't make the right moves.
I'm gonna have to say this Denver Broncos. You cut Justin Simmons, you got rid of Russ. It's like, and for what? You didn't. Like I said, now you have to rely on a rookie quarterback. It's crazy. Y'all were winning. Y'all were one game away from going to playoffs, and you just
Mm-hmm.
imploded. And you get rid of your All-Pro safety, traded Jerry Judy. It was just a mess. So definitely the Denver Broncos. It's not even close.
Um, I'm gonna add to that. I definitely had the Denver Broncos number one on there, but I had them almost tied with the Dallas Cowboys. And the reason why I say that is because come on Dallas Cowboys, come on, bro. I mean, for you to lose what you lost, you feel me? I don't believe whoever you got at running back. I forgot who they got at running back. I
Right
don't.
now, it's Deuce Vaughn, and I forgot
Yeah, I don't believe in that. You lose Mike Gallup. I believe in what they got going on down there in CD Land, but he needs help. Let's not make it seem like he's just this guy that can do it all because eventually what's going to happen? He had an outstanding season. I ain't gonna lie, it was a couple games I was shocked. Like, yo, I think CD Lamb had at least 3 or 4 games last year where he had like 10 catches, and I'm sitting up here like, what? What's going on? So I already know that they're gonna be zeroed in on him this year. So you got to give him the help. I don't like the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, I'm a Giants fan, but I'm just saying, like, come on now. I mean, I'm even mad at my Giants that the moves that we making is almost damn near shitty. I mean, we just made pure defensive moves, nothing that made the offense better. I mean, Devin Singles. I mean, I'm looking at it. The Giants just signed Mike Boykins. What?
that. Mike Boykin or Miles Boykin?
My bad. He should be called Mike Boykins because he ain't do shit like he was Miles Boykins. He ain't do shit. But him and they had the nerve on the Giants news feed to show highlights of him on the Ravens making plays like a one catch out of a whole game or what he did in his preseason shit like that. So and then of course the Denver Broncos. I mean, you lose your quarterback, you lose receivers, you lose your defense. I don't know what you got in the making. It would. I mean, I wouldn't be shocked if you probably did come with some surprise guys to replace those things and be good. But as far as what I see, I'm going to give it the top three teams who think I believe failed. Even though we got the guy Burns, I'm going with the Giants. I'm going with the Cowboys, and I'm going with the Broncos. All right. Who do you think succeeded when it came to the NFC? Who you think succeeded when it came to the NFL free agency?
Doesn't that include we talking about just moves so far, including trades too, or just
Exactly. Every yeah.
oh I just want to make sure. All right. The Houston Texans by far. Got Stephon Diggs for bag of chips, got Joe Mixon, brought in CJ Henderson, they brought in a couple of linebackers, a couple of defensive linemen. They made some moves, man. They said, "Now we're gonna build around CJ Stroud. We will, we won a playoff game. We was projected to win six games, 6 win, 6 games, and we're gonna take that next step, man. And be one of them teams to contend with. So yeah, definitely Houston, Texas. I love what they're doing over
I got two teams. First, first let me go and get them out the way because you got them out the way. I'm going to Houston Texans. Everything they did, they literally said, "CJ Stroud, we know you can be just like Patrick Mahomes and take you gave him Stephon Diggs. You like you said you gave him Joe Mix. You feel me? You revamped the defense. You're gonna revamp the defense even more. Probably what you're gonna do in the draft. I mean, you got three talented wide receivers with Nico Collins, and then of course the boy Tank Banks. I mean my bad, Tank Bell. I mean it's getting ready to be on fire up there. I mean I feel sorry for that division. And then after that I'm going with the Bears. The Bears literally just said, look, we see that we got a Patrick Mahomes in the first round draft pick with this guy, Caleb Williams. Let's clear the table. I mean, you got a number one wide receiver who can still do it in Keenan Allen. I think DJ Moore probably want to have one of his best seasons of all times. Like what he was like this when I say best season of all times, what he put up, like this at the number one receiver, he put up probably like 90 catches and probably like 1,000 yards and 1,800 and 1,000 like 80 yards, and then probably like 5 or 6 touchdowns. That's what he'll do at number one. He's going to do those numbers at a number two because they got Keenan Allen, somebody who can rely on. They got a good run. They got a good talented tight end. I believe they probably going to also get another running back. Hold on. Matter of fact, I take that back. They got DeAndre Swift. I mean, I like what the Bears did. It wouldn't shock me if the Bears probably came in second and then what's the name. And then more importantly, you got to be blind as a goddamn bat. The Detroit Lions. The Detroit Lions are killing it. They're killing it. They're ripping it apart. If they would have got Ladarius Sneed, it would have been a wrap. But they blew it right there. But other than that, not even want to say they blew it. They got the guy from the Raiders. I like what the Lions going to do. I can see the Lions going all the way to the Super Bowl.
there. And they traded for Carlton Davis. That was a good move too.
Yep. Okay. Next up, we got the mock draft going on. It's up to you how you want to do it.
You forgot Wrestlemania, bro.
Oh my God.
I put that in
Well,
where.
let's hit it in the head with WrestleMania because I had to check it out and go back to it because I fell asleep last night. Got a big day at work, but
Remember,
same.
it's 2 nights. Remember, it's 2 nights. So you
Yeah, I
saw
remember,
night one.
it, but I'm talking about the main event where I mean, not to spoil it, let you get in there and talk about it, but to see damn near matter of fact, all the champions lost. Uh, but go ahead, you go ahead, give your thoughts and opinion on that.
The first match of WrestleMania night one was Drew McIntyre and no, that was night two. I'm sorry, night
Mm-hmm.
one. Who the hell was the first match of night one? Sasha, not Sasha, Jade Cargill, Bianca Belair, Naomi against David Control, Dakota Kai, Asuka, and Kyrie Sane and Kabuki Warriors. They beat them. They beat them convincingly. They won a goddamn match. And Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso. That was a good one. Jay came on top. Uh, what else? You had the tag team ladder match. Austin Truth won the Raw tag team titles. 8 time down or one, 8 time down under won the won SmackDown titles. And the first match was Rhea Ripley and Becky. I forgot about that. That was a good match. Rhea Ripley, retained, did our thing. And then you had Andrade, Idolo, Rey Mysterio against Dominic and Santos Escobar, Legado Fantasma, what the fuck they call themselves. Then you had who else? Who else we had? Of course, The Rock, Roman, Cody, Seth. If they win Bloodline rules. The Rock gave Cody the Rock by people's elbow. It's
Mm.
Bloodline rules, and I
Mama
feel like,
Roll.
yeah, I feel like I'm missing a match. I'm trying to think. Hold on. Oh, Sami Zayn beat Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. That was good. Gunther is the most dominant Intercontinental champion. I kind of wish he'd held it a little longer, but hey, good things come to an end. So that was WrestleMania Night One. So you give me a take.
Um, well, for me, I think that the thing that really stole the show for me, I would just speak on one match because I want to get into the big thing on Sunday. But I mean, of course, Jay Uso handled his business, beating his brother. But to me, the biggest thing was, of course, The Rock. I mean, Mama Rose, you feel me? Letting it know that he's probably letting it know that he's down with the bloodline, especially with the crossing of the neck and throwing the fingers up and all that. I think the rock bottoms that he gave was probably some of the hardest rock bottoms I've ever seen. It looked like he was trying to really throw the guys through the mat. That people's elbow of the game. It was with the thunder and lightning. It wasn't no regular people's elbow where it was almost damn near some funny shit going on. Um, I mean, the Rock is back and he handled his business. Uh, I, I I can't wait to see what happens. Maybe they might throw this up later on in the future. The fact that when Roman Reigns accidentally speared the Rock, maybe they might throw it up later. They may have a feud and all that shit. But I'm definitely interested to see what's going to really happen on WrestleMania on Monday. You already know WrestleMania Monday is always one of the hottest things. But I mean, Sami Zayn did his thing, of course, beating Gunther. It was crazy that he had 666. And Yeah, it was a beautiful weekend. I just wish Jay Uso and Jimmy Uso probably would have fought on Sunday. That would have been a little bit better, but it is what it is. I'll take it for what it is. But it was a beautiful night nonetheless. You want to talk about Sunday?
Yeah, I'm about to do that now. Drew McIntyre and Seth match. They kicked off with a banger. Drew McIntyre won. He beat him. Seth was like, "You deserve it," which he did. And then Damian Priest was smart, cashed in, and won the World Heavyweight Championship. Then you had Bailey and Io Sky. Bailey handled business, no damage control interference, which I was hoping for. Uh, the Philly street fight, the Street Profits and Bobby against the Final Testament. They got the dub. Bubba Ray Dudley was a special guest referee.
Yeah,
Montez Ford them put Karrion Cross to the table and got the win. L.A. Knight whipped up on AJ Styles, game of BFT. Handle his business. The United States Championship match was a good one. Logan Paul ended up retaining. Randy Orton and Kevin Owens was trying to beat up on him first, but they realized only one of us could win. So they started. It backfired against him. And Logan used it to his advantage. Came in with the little Brad Snooks' buddy was out there. I forgot the hell his name is with the prime battle, whatever the fuck it was.
yeah.
But it was a great match. Logan Paul ended up retaining, man. Then, like I said, I already talked about the women's title match. All right, cool. What else? AJ Styles, blah, blah, blah. Oh yeah, in the main event, Cody versus Roman. Everybody named Mother came out. The Undertaker, John Cena, The Rock, Jay Uso, Seth Rollins, it channeled his inner shield. It was great. Roman finished. Cody finished the story and opened up another chapter. They throw in probably one of the best champions of all time. So it was great, man. It was
Um. Well, for me, it was definitely good to see the Miz and R-Truth win that title. It was about good. I ain't gonna lie, it was definitely good to see that the titles finally were split up. Matter of fact, I said everybody lost their title. Everybody lost their title except for Rhea Ripley. Ooh,
great.
ooh.
And Rhea Ripley and Logan Paul.
Oh yeah, of course, Logan Paul and shit. So shout out to Rhea Ripley handling her business. I already knew she had that one rap. It's nowhere near time for her to lose that title. They are all sucked in right now on Rhea Ripley. I love what I saw with Damian Priest getting the job done. I wonder how that angle going to be. Maybe it probably be like a fatal 4-way: Seth
Yeah.
Rollins, Damian Priest. Um,
Drew and CM Punk might when he get healthy.
I can see something like that going on. Um, and of course the main event with the Rock. That's the main thing I want to get into. The Rock handled his business out there, coming in there like a real final boss. Like I said, his rock bottoms seemed like they was the hardest rock bottoms ever. Like he was trying to really put you through the mat. It was good to see John Cena come back to go after the guy who retired his ass and all that shit. And then when I seen the Undertaker come back, I was just thinking in my head, if not the Undertaker, there's only one other person that could put the Rock in his place, and that's Stone Cold. That's it. And if you couldn't get Stone Cold, and I ain't gonna lie, I think Stone Cold would have been a little bit better with the Rock. However, the Stone Cold and the Rock shit, it would have been more goofy because you already know when the Rock gets Stone Cold stunned, he do that little flip and all
Yeah,
that.
he sells it better than
Yeah,
anybody ever.
where the Undertaker shit is strictly business. So when I fucking put you through this mat with this choke slam, you're going through it. So and it was good to see Cody Rhodes. I ain't gonna lie to be. I'm gonna keep it straight 100 with you. I wanted Cody Rhodes to lose. I'm keeping it real. I already knew he was gonna win, but I definitely wanted Cody Rhodes to lose. He got screwed to be the Bret Hart thing and all that shit, and they reign supreme some more with the bloodline. But I'm waiting to see what's next because as I already said, man, you already know when Monday comes, it'll be lit as a mug.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Rob was great last night. Yeah, it was great. It was great.
yeah,
So
yeah.
all right. Let's go to our mock draft. I'll go first as far as hosting. I'm gonna go read through quick so we can get up out of here. All right. Mock draft 1.0. We'll do one each for the next 2 weeks to the draft. And man, all right. Mock draft 1.0 for Justin. Bears. Caleb Williams. This is no trades. It's strictly pick. Commanders. Jaden Daniels. 3 Patriots. Drake May. 4 the Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. 5 for the Los Angeles Chargers. Malik Neighbors. 6 for your New York Giants. Rome Odunze, the wide receiver at Washington. Need some firepower there for Daniel Jones or whoever the fuck's going to be playing quarterback. Titans, Joe Alt, they need a tackle. They signed Kelvin Rutley, so they'll be okay with receiving to the second round. Atlanta, gave them Dallas Turner, edge rusher out of Alabama. Your school. Number 10, the Jets, they gave them Quinyon Mitchell. Have him and Sauce Gardner as that tandem like how they had with Cromartie and Revis. Number 11, J.J. McCarthy, national champion from Michigan, the quarterback for the Vikings. They got Sam Donald. That's only as a bridge gap, but you know that's not going to be there long. They might just want J.J. to come along first, and Sam Donald just start a couple games. And then Denver, they're going to quarterback as well because they just traded. They basically cut Russ and then will trade Russ for nothing or whatever. Michael Penix Jr. He's a Sean Payton type of guy, so they get their quarterback of the future, and then the Raiders get their quarterback of the future too, because Gardner Minshew is not a long term answer. They go Bo Nix, so we got 3 quarterbacks off the board. And then 14, the Saints take the tackle at Penn State. I'm gonna say the name best as I can, so bear with me. Olamu Olamuwaye Fashani.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can say it. Bear with me. You know, 'cause they lost Andrews Pete. And at 15, the Colts, I got them taking Terrion Arnold, corner Alabama. Number 16, the Seahawks, I got them on edge, Jared Verse out of Florida State. 17, they lost Calvin Ridley, but they did pick up Gabe Davis. I got the Jags on Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver out of shoot. At 18, got the Bengals going Brock Bowers. That's best player available.
Mm-hmm.
Got him and Earl Smith, a nice 2 tight end set. And at 19, you all know the great Aaron Donald retired, so they feel it. Or they can't feel it, but they get a guy that's pretty damn good that just somewhat offset their loss. And Byron Murphy from Texas. Number 20, Steelers take corner. I had the Steelers taking corner Nate Wiggins, They need some corners. Pat P is getting old. Joey Ford needs some help. 21, I gave the Dolphins Jackson Powers Johnson. He's a good center guard. He can move around the offensive line. They got to keep Tua outright. And at 22, I gave the Eagles a corner slash safety, Cooper DeJean out of Iowa. Kid's athletic as hell. He don't get the credit because I know he's white, but boy can play. You can play. You can play. At 23, I gave the Vikings Graham Barton, uh, center guard out of Duke. He can play all over the offensive line. They need to improve that. And at 24, I gave the Cowboys your guy J.C. Latham, tackle at Alabama.
Mhm.
Lost Tyron Smith, so he needs somebody on that backside to keep Dak upright or whoever the hell they're gonna have a quarterback. Just to try to low key get Dak out of there. At 25, another tackle, Troy Fontenot out of Washington. They lost David Bakhtiari, so they need some fresh blood there. And at 26, Latu, edge out of UCLA for the Bucks. They got rid of my man Shaq Barrett.
Mhm.
At 27, I got the Cardinals taking Kool-Aid McKinstry, your man, out
Mm.
of Alabama.
Alabama,
So they
baby.
need some corners had, need some corners heavy. I mean, Alabama always predominant dominant drive. That's been going on forever. 28, the Bills take a receiver because, like I said, no Diggs, no Gabe Davis, Adonai Mitchell, Texas. The Lions bolster up their interior defensive line right here with Jervan Newton out of Illinois. And at 30, they got the Ravens taking Marius Mims, tackle out of Georgia, big athletic guy, play right tackle or left tackle. And at 31, I got the 49ers taking Chad Robinson because Chase Young is now a Saint, so he needs someone on the other side of Bosa. And at 32, I got the Chiefs taking Xavier Worthy, their speed demon. Since Rashi Rice is in trouble, so yeah, they're gonna need some help. Go
Okay.
ahead, all yours.
Well, I'm gonna say is mine is kind of biased. You feel me? But it's not real life. It's just our opinions. Number one, I got the Bears going with Caleb Williams. Of course, it's no brainer. I was just talking about it. Number two, I can definitely see Jaden Daniels definitely going to the Washington Commanders. Drake May, definitely a quarterback that could be a Tom Brady in the making or something like that. Some people just believe Tom Brady was the only good quarterback. They went to the Super Bowl and lost against the good Bears. The Patriots, with that good Bears team, they beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl. When Brett Favre won his first Super Bowl and his only Super Bowl, that was against Drew Bledsoe. So we're gonna give Tom Brady his credit, but let's not act like the Patriots didn't have Super Bowl appearances before this guy.
Yes,
Um,
indeed. Yes, indeed.
at number four, because I'm going to be selfish here. Number four, I'm going to go with the Cardinals going with Malik Neighbors. I'm going with the Cardinals going with Malik Neighbors. At number five,
Over Marvin. Oh shit. Okay.
yeah. At number five, I got the Vikings moving up. Vikings moving up because they got rid of what's the name. I got the Vikings moving up and going after J.J. McCarthy. This right here hurting me because I want my.
Moving up when they can get him at 11, but okay. All right.
Hold on, watch this. Moving up to get the reason why I say this is because if they don't move up and get him, my Giants should be grabbing him. It's just that simple. If they don't, if the and I'm just speaking on this, I'm just speaking on this because I believe it could happen. But if the Vikings don't move up, the New York Giants, there is no reason why you shouldn't be grabbing J.J. McCarthy. It's just that simple. I don't want to hear none of that. Oh, they just signed this guy for this and that. We're watching guys like Justin Fields just get drafted by the Bears and getting tricked.
Oh. He
I'm,
was on
I
the last year of a rookie deal, and Daniel Jones got paid. Two different situations, but I get where
hold
you're
on,
going
hold on,
at.
hold on. I was
I
going
get
to
where
add
you're going
another.
at, but that's kind of an apples and
Hold
oranges
on, no.
situation.
I was going to add another situation. Remember when the 49ers not that long ago just drafted a young quarterback, a first round pick?
Again, on a rookie deal, not a max contract. I feel where you're going, but you gotta look at the situation. The rookie deals are cheap. Daniel Jones, you trade him, that's a 50 million cap hit, Maurice. I'm just,
No. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying trade him. What I'm
or
saying is,
whatever. Cut him, even if you have him on the bench,
I
he's gonna.
hold on. I ain't even saying cut him.
So if
I ain't
you
saying none of that.
so if you draft JJ McCarthy, so what you gonna? So what do you do with Daniel Jones then? I'm
The bench where he belongs.
and you're gonna have the highest paid backup in league history. But go
Hey,
ahead.
hey, I rather win than have shit on the field. He was this guy last year. This straight and
He got hurt. I mean, I'm not a Daniel Jones phone,
hold
but he
on.
got
I'm
hurt.
gonna get back
I'm
to the
just
draft,
saying he
but
got hurt.
hold on. You could say he got hurt, but this is clearly what happened last year with the Giants. For me, watching every Giants game, this is what happened. The backup, the number 2 played better. The number 3 played better.
I
Watch this.
get it.
Hold
I
on, hold
get
on.
it.
You said he got
I
hurt,
get it.
right? I'm gonna give you that. Daniel Jones got hurt and came back and played like shit. Tyrod Taylor came back and with the Giants still almost had a playoff run. Tyrod Taylor got hurt,
Eh,
came back, and still played better than Daniel Jones.
it's different when you coming off the bench with no film. But go ahead. Let's not get
All right, all
sidetracked.
right.
Ross.
I'm gonna go back. But Daniel Jones trash. Anyway, I got the Vikings going at Vikings going JJ McCarthy. My boys ain't have a legit wide receiver since Victor Cruz and Odell Beckham and goddamn fucking Plaxico Burress. Get that boy Marvin Harrison Jr. Right there, Marvin Harrison Jr. At
Okay.
number 7, I'm going with the Tennessee Titans going old lineman. I'm going with Notre Dame, Joe Olden. Joe Olsen. I hope I'm saying that right.
That's all. It's just Joe. Oh,
Joe Old. Number 8. I like what I like what this pick right here. I like the Falcons going with Florida State defensive end Jared Verse.
okay.
I'm going defensive end one more time because I've been paying it because I play that position now. I'm playing in flag and shit. I've been paying a lot of attention to this. I'm going with the Bears going defensive end from my team, Alabama, Dallas Turner. That boy fire.
I like that. I like that. Him and Sweat. I like
Yeah. At number 10, I definitely believe the Jets need help. You can't just do everything with Garrett Wilson. So I'm going with Romeo Odaze, as I'm saying it right.
that. Yeah. If he fall to 10, that'd be fucking crazy.
Yeah. Then for number 11, because of the trade, I'm going with because they say the problem up there with Justin Herbert is he doesn't have enough time to pass the ball. So I'm going to go with Alabama. I'm going to go with CJ. My bad. J.C. Latham, Alabama
Okay.
offensive tackle.
Okay.
Um, I don't know what the Broncos pretty much can do because they pretty much dismantled the team. So why not go and grab another tandem? I'm going to go with Alabama. I'm going to go with Tyron Arnold. You feel me? For those guys. Um, let's see if black people can handle their business up there in Oakland because I mean not Oakland up there in the Raiders because last time they had a black quarterback it was bad. But I'm going to go with Michael Penix Jr. going to the Oakland Raiders. I mean my bad, the Las Vegas Raiders. I definitely see what's going on. Now you said his name a few minutes ago and I couldn't say it right, but I believe my man Derek Carr. I like Derek Carr. Him, old Chris Olave, and those guys they need protection up there. So I'm going to go with Olumide Fuyuzi from Penn State.
You did your
Uh,
best.
uh, Number 15. I really don't like the Colts secondary. You can only name one person out there in that secondary. That's it. So I think they're gonna go get secondary help with the dude named Quinton Mitchell from
Quinyon Mitchell. Yeah.
Quinyon from Toledo.
Okay. I like that.
Uh, then at 16, the Seattle Seahawks. I'm going with outside linebacker from Washington. I'm going Trey Afutene. I hope I'm saying it right.
You said outside linebacker from Washington.
Yeah, Trey Afutene. Troy Afutene.
Okay, that's the offensive tackle.
My bad. My bad. That's me. That's me. Messed up on my notes. I'm reading notes and looking up here. That's me. Then with the Jacksonville Jaguars, I'm gonna go with defensive lineman from Texas, Brian Murphy.
Byron Murphy.
Byron Murphy, my bad. At number 18, I'm gonna get right with these names too. Because I'm about to be on my serious on my sports for real because I'm already on it. But uh,
Your mock kind of surprised me because this one person name you ain't called yet, but I'm gonna let you proceed.
yeah, at number 18, I'm going with Brock Myers, tight end from Georgia. Um, at number 19, going to the Rams, I'm going with Johnny Newton, defensive lineman from Illinois.
Yeah, I got
Number 20, I'm going with offensive tackle from Oregon State, Talalisi Afuye. Okay. Um, then with the Miami Dolphins, I'm going with another old lineman. I'm going with Jackson Powers Johnson from Oregon.
That's the only one besides the Caleb and Caleb picking and number 2 and 3. They're the only picks we agreed on.
Okay. And then with the trade because of the Minnesota and what's Minnesota and excuse me, the Chargers. The Chargers are going to grab Brian Thomas Jr. from LSU, wide
Oh,
receiver. They need a wide receiver too. Um, then I'm going with Dallas, number 24. Maurice Mims, offensive tackle from Georgia.
okay.
Uh, and I feel like this: Stacey King was trash when he was on the Green Bay Packers, and I feel like Green Bay Packers going to hit home with this one.
Green Bay Pack. Hold on. You blow me. You mean the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, bro? He didn't ever play for Green Bay.
Hold on. Wait,
You just
hold on.
said
I
Stacey
didn't.
King.
My bad.
Who the hell are you talking about?
Hold on.
You mean Sean King?
That's what I meant to say. I
Yeah,
apologize.
Bucks. He played for the Bucks. Maurice Trey. You naming his ex girlfriends and shit.
Ho. I'm not talking about who is the king that was number
Don't name
20.
it.
Who was the king that was number 20 that recently played for the Green Bay? He was number 20. I know it.
Kevin King, bro.
Okay.
He said
That's
Stacey King. He up there naming his ex girlfriend. Y'all
my
forgive me.
bad. That's the point that I'm making. He was
Yeah.
good when he played in Washington, but when he came, and I'm talking about college, he was good when
College.
he
Yeah.
was in
Yeah.
college. But when he came to the what's the name, he played so Paul his first 2 years, and after that he went downhill. Lost Green Bay a lot of games, and I believe Green Bay can make up with that. Grabbing my boy from Alabama, Kool-Aid McKinstry. I believe it. I believe it can happen. Number 26, going with the Bucks, offensive tackle from Duke. I'm going Graham Barton.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 27 is the Cardinals. I'm going with UCLA's defensive end, Lataye. I hope I'm saying it right. Number 28, I'm going pass rush because I believe what's his name is getting a little bit older up there, Von Miller. I'm going with Chop Robinson from Penn State. And then to go
You
over
took a
there,
pass rusher and they have no number one receiver. Go ahead.
yeah. Hey, we
Who
don't know
Josh
this
Allen
really
gonna throw the
gonna happen.
ball? Who
We
Josh
don't know
Allen
this
gonna throw the
really gonna
ball
happen.
to? Okay, I'm just talking about you as a GM. You should know that, but hey,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Number 29. Hey, number 29. I'm going with Darius Robinson, defensive tackle from Missouri, going to the Detroit Lions.
Okay.
Number 30, offensive lineman. You may not agree with this one for the Ravens. Offensive lineman. I'm going with Tyrone Guyton from Oklahoma.
I know. I got it. I got Tyler Guyton. I got him in a couple mocks. Yeah, I like Tyler.
Okay. And then at number 31, I got Enos Rakestraw Jr. from corner from Missouri.
Missouri. I know you're talking about.
Yep. And then at number 32, I'm going with wide receiver from Texas, Adana Mitchell.
We're gonna play critic right here. You criticize my mock first, and then I
I did.
criticize yours. Now I'm giving you the green light to do so. Then we're gonna just did was there a play I didn't say that you surprised I didn't say?
Uh, no, no. I mean, your draft. Your draft is your draft. Anything. This one thing. What happened is what I once saw, and the reason why I took my draft the way it was. I remember one time back in the day, my brother used to say shit like this, who was really more into the draft shit than I was. Yo, because you're a number one draft pick, you'll never get traded within your first 2 or 3 years. Or because you're a star player, you'll never get traded for 4th and 5th round picks. That's what I was doing. And I just based my shit over, yo, anything is possible, anything can happen. I mean, to be real, even though my draft went the way it was in real life, I don't give a damn about Malik Neighbors. I don't give a damn about Marvin Harrison Jr. I don't give a damn about nobody on the board. I would love for my Giants to get JJ McCarthy so we can get right to play. I don't care if anybody judge me on how much you're paying Daniel Jones. Blah, blah. That's not our fault that we paid Daniel Jones all that money. And
It is your fault. But
hold on,
anyway,
not my fault. But I'm just saying. Well,
yeah,
I'll add to that.
it's your general manager's fault. But
Listen,
okay.
yeah, you're right. I'll agree with you. You did pay a guy a lot of money who threw 15 touchdowns and only 5 picks in the 17 games. So yeah. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. I knew he wasn't worth it. I was one of the guys who was saying, why pay him when you could pay Saquon? I don't care. His numbers did anything. He threw 15 touchdowns in a 17 season game.
He ain't even throw a TD. He ain't even average a TD again. I'm gonna say this.
So go
My
ahead.
only issue with your mock, it was other than that wasn't too bad. How the hell Bo Nix don't get picked? How? Denver going to take a corner and then have who at quarterback? Bobby Brewster. Him and Sauce locking people up and they over there throwing interceptions every play. Like, come on, man. That's the only issue. I said, man. I said, why am I hear Bo Nix name called? I'm like, oh damn, okay.
I can give you
He's
that.
sitting here, you praising McCarthy. I get it, won a national championship, but Bo Nix is hitting shows better. If you swap those two quarterbacks, Michigan averaged 60 points a game.
Oh no, I take that back.
Easy,
Bo Nix to
easy.
the Broncos then. Bo Nix to the Broncos. I take that back.
I mean, if you about to say, because it's like, yeah, you like that. Like, this kid was a great one to Heisman. JJ McCarthy wasn't nowhere near it, and he was on an undefeated team. That shows you. Like, McCarthy's okay, but when you play with that much talent, you get. Is he like another Mac Jones to me? Probably gonna be a tad bit better, but he's in that same ballpark. Talented team might be okay for 1 or 2 years, and after that, his true self gonna show. But yeah, other than that, you had a pretty good mind.
Thank you. Thank
Everybody, great show. Like I say, we won't try to be as consistent as we can in life, be life, and so sometimes we got to audible. Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in, man. The views have been more since we've been back consistent, which is always good. Y'all know what I'm gonna say. Like and subscribe. Check Maurice out tomorrow on they be talking on Wednesdays 8 o'clock. I try to tune in when I can. A lot of time when he record, I'm watching an NBA game, but I peep in here and there. They talk some good stuff. Man, co-host, go ahead, do your thing.
Hey man, it's a pleasure to be on the show. I love doing the show. I love talking sports, and I love how we get to learn from each other. As always, man, we be back next week. And if you're looking for me, you can find me on Facebook. My name is Maurice Savage Jr. If you can't find me on Facebook, which I know you will, you can find me on Instagram. I_am_ the Pharaoh. That's me, baby. It's DB life or no life.
Yeah, and for those who want to ask, I know we're gonna talk about the national championships next week, the men's and women's. We just, we ain't want to overflow it. So that'll be two of my topics off the rip, and then we'll talk about some other stuff. You know what I'm about to say, man? Be great on the way to the figure eight, and always, always remember the hashtag KTSC from your host Justin P. And from the villain, the vigilante, my co-host, your co-host, Mr. Maurice Savage Jr. We'll see y'all. We'll be back next Monday because my schedule's gonna be back to regular time. Been working a little over because folks were on vacation, so I had to step up and help out. So see y'all next Monday, regular time. We out.